2018 update. I'm panicking. 9.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes.
Well
Sounds
done.
about right. Yeah.
Hello, Will.
Hello, Jack. How are you?
Hello,
I'm
Jack.
very well. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Hello.
Welcome to Change 2018. What are we going to do with the word change this week? No, not that kind of change. We are going to talk about how we have changed and continue to change the way in which we equip our volunteers and how we help the friends that come along to House of Bread. From when we started, it was just simply providing food, wasn't it?
Yeah, point of crisis, basically.
Then we started talking to people and we could help on different points of crisis, but now we have a real network of caseworkers and care packages around people who come into House of Bread, and our sustainability of helping people from point of crisis through to where they succeed and when hopefully they can move on, or if they just get to a better level, they still need our services. We have gone from there to there, and that's what we're going to talk about, and how you can help us make an even bigger difference and change even more and help people even more. So, Will,
Part of this has been a lot of work that Lisa's done around building a training strategy over the last year, really. And basically every Tuesday we all get together as a team, and we look at key parts of the problems or the issues that our friends have, and we gain knowledge, don't we, and experience. We get a load of people coming in to do talks about different skill sets.
Well, you've gone straight for what Lisa's doing, but are these people coming in and just talking to us three, or who are these people talking to?
Right, well, let me expand. They're now coming in to talk to...
he's forgotten.
12...
We have a load of volunteers.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say. And they come along to these training sessions.
And they come along to the training session and they gather a knowledge which enables us now to triage the situation. So when somebody comes in through the front door, depending on what their needs are, or if they're asking us for advice and support, we now have a group of people who can sit with them and discuss what their issues are, and then depending on the level of need or the direction that pathway needs to go, so we can put a package of support around. So for example, if somebody presents as homeless, a whole lot of people can talk about what that process is, where the phone calls need to be made to, where you need to present, what sort of support there is in Staffordshire. So
there's a posh word you like to use a lot, word called triaging. And in the past there would be a queue for about a mile outside Will's door, or from his desk, or wherever he was sat on a Wednesday evening. Now we're open all day Wednesdays and Thursdays. It's really important that we have people coming in and a lot of volunteers who sit down and have the knowledge to help people.
I think also what it also does, it enables the volunteers who come in and want to be part of that to actually build themselves up and get better informed.
Yes.
And I think that's very useful. We often say, if you come across somebody who's in a difficult situation, particularly if they're homeless or vulnerably housed or whatever the circumstances, be informed about what provision of service there is. You know, you could say, well, I just simply phone 101 or 999 if it's an emergency, which is fine. You could do that, or you could
required if it's an emergency.
Or you could get yourself informed, understand a little bit about what the housing provision is, what it means in terms of the Homeless Reduction Act, which has just come into law, what services are provided, including ourselves, as to what we can do. There's a whole lot of things that we can do, and having that conversation with a lot of our friends actually emboldens them to be able to go to that meeting. And so that's part of the additional element of support that comes with,
and that's how we're changing the way people volunteer and how they can volunteer and help people at House of Bread. We had some training very recently, well, this morning in fact, when we're filming this, and it was all about casework and if somebody comes in, what to do, who to ring, and I have just been working at House of Bread and have kind of absorbed that knowledge over the years.
Osmosis.
But coming all at once, it sounded quite a lot, but I know I can do it, and I'm not the most well put together person in the world. So it's really important to know that just by coming along you can learn these skills, and there's some real help that you can offer people.
It's helpful to be an informed citizen, you know. It's genuinely, I think that the thing that really shows the progress we've made is that rather than just dealing with the point of crisis, which we still do, is that we have a pathway, and if somebody wants to move along that pathway and, as you said, move on, reduce the level of support, we have that gift. And then we just simply step away and they move away. I suppose
there's that sustainability from point of crisis.
But it's key
to
that sustainability plan is in place.
Yes.
And if the person doesn't go back into the system again and come through, and that is what we have found. So the idea is to try and break that chain, break that vicious circle once and for all, and get people to a place where they feel empowered, their self-worth is increased, and they can start making informed decisions. And if you're thinking, where can I make a difference, either you can be part of it, you can volunteer, or by making a donation, you're actually providing those core costs to cover the work and the aspiration we have, which is to have paid caseworkers. And that's a really good thing to be doing. We want to pay the right rate for the delivery of the best service ever. And why wouldn't we want to do that?
And that is important, yeah.
So that's really
where
important.
your money's going.
Absolutely.
To what we were just talking about.
Yeah, changing in
Fantastic.
2018.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And what a level of responsibility that gives a caseworker if they're paid to do it.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you very much, Will and Lisa.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank
you very much for watching. Do not forget to check out Hob News over on YouTube. There is so much going on at the moment, so much. He's flicking through his book already. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.